How about that?
Hey, how you guys doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome to Share a Beer Show 457. It's not a bad number. It's not that, it's not terrible, not awful. Hey, how you guys doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome
I need
Share a
to
Beer
pause that sound. Sorry.
Someone needs to mute.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's a perfect example. If you jump in and start hearing yourself, that's probably what happened. You jumped in on the show here, and you still have the audio going in the other window. So just pause that so you don't hear that. We've got a special edition of the show happening today because we've got a Share a Beer collaboration happening over there in Philadelphia. No, Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia.
Pittsburg, yeah. That's the wrong.
Oh, hey, Billy D made the trip.
So we've got Billy D United, some of our Share a Beer today. So tell us where you're at and how long you guys been hooked up together. What's going on?
Yeah, go ahead.
We are at Duke's Upper Deck Cafe, 8th Avenue, Homestead, PA. Not that I'm giving them a plug or anything, but Joe D, the other Joe D, otherwise known as
Coach.
Bubba. Hey, head coach. Bubba, otherwise known as the other Joe D, who was on the show once, Joe, if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Is the otherwise known as Bubba, West 8th Avenue, Homestead, PA. Nice enough to allow us use of his banquet room. We have a nice private, noise-free atmosphere where we can do the show. Shout out to Bubba.
Right on. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Bubba. Yeah.
Yeah, Bubba.
I mean, that's awesome, man. I'm glad to see you guys united over there. That's pretty cool, man. Hanging out, actually sharing beers over there.
Yep. Upper deck of Duke's Upper Deck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what? Had we been doing the show on Saturdays when we were in Denver, we might have been able to do a show actually as well. But yeah, all of a sudden, you know what? In the pre-show, the audio was fine. Now that we're live, it's like
Crap.
yeah. Yeah, thanks, Andrew. Yeah.
I call it how I see it.
Yeah, he didn't butter it up. He didn't need it at all. Yeah, he just threw it out there.
Every time.
Hey, but we haven't seen Paul in a little while. Did Mark and Bum get to help you with your bath today, Paul?
Yeah, bath time with the kiddies.
I have created my back.
Hey, what happens in Homestead stays in Homestead.
Yeah. Oh, what happened to Coach? I was just about to get to him, man.
Coach, come back.
No, I was just about to say hello to Coach, man. And Earth, we've got Earth over there. I think Earth's having similar weather as we are here in Phoenix.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I got the fan on. I don't know if you can hear it in the background.
oh yeah, my ceiling fan is going like crazy. It's 94. Well, now it's 93 degrees here. By noontime, it's already almost 90 here.
It's here by the time.
Yeah, I say our summers are just like Minnesota's winters, if you will. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're extreme, man. Like it's the real deal, Like
The only difference is our temperature goes the opposite direction.
yeah, right. Yeah, they're
Heavily.
Yeah, they're flip flop, but it's winter over there is the real deal, and it's no kidding over here either, man. In summertime, it's no joke. So we'll be triple digits, man, before you know it, just dying.
Oh, it's right
I'm
now.
already stressing about it.
Trust me, man. Everybody else, because over here, man, everybody just kind of like does the face palm thing going, it's gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, we got shorts and flip flop weather outside right now. It's about 45 up here.
yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and see, that's we're dying over here like that. But in any case, it's you know, summer is coming. It's that AC time of year here. You know?
Yeah, two things don't mix that are in this group: fat man and heat.
Oh, you bet, man. Oh my
No.
God, no way. Whew. It's yeah, it's the heat. The heat is on its way here. That's for sure. So,
And we're 3 months out, so it's not even official yet.
not even official yet. I already know Earth's part of the world is in a serious drought, just like we are. So that's going to make it even more intense. So we'll see how fire season goes and everything else that goes along with these temperatures. But so, what do you guys have that Mark, Bum, and there's Coach. Hey, how you doing, Coach?
I'm good. Sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties with my laptop.
Oh, okay.
So-
Yeah, I was just about
Join
to.
the crowd.
I just bought it at Costco, and it's not a bad little laptop, but it's my iPhone's working a lot better for some reason. So
Yeah, you know, sometimes people have better luck on tablets.
yeah,
You know, sometimes. Well, good to see you here, Coach. I'm going to get to Mark, Paul, and Bum, man. What are you guys drinking today?
Good, Bob. Start off.
Okay, me and Mark are having the same thing. This is Black Hop IPA from East End Brewing in Pittsburgh. It's a black IPA.
Black IPA. Never heard of that.
Nice.
Yeah, that's there's not too many of them. I certainly recognized it as an official style, but there's a lot of them out there.
And what was the name of that one? Blacktop, did you say?
Black Hop.
Oh, Black Hawk.
Black Hop. Yeah, from East End Brewing. Both of us checked it in on Untapped.
Oh, you did, so I should be able to find it. Friends there. Okay. Yeah, there's Earthspear, there's Greg. Oh, yeah, here's Paul. Oh, here's Bum. Yeah, Black Hop IPA, there it is.
I'll leave it up to Mark to describe it. Mark, what am I tasting in this beer? What am I getting?
It's a group effort.
You're getting a slight chocolatey overtone with a hot backbone, supplanted by some citrus.
Supplanted.
Wow,
That's good work for someone to put Atlanta.
Yeah, we've done good in the education.
Oh man! So we've got. Let me see. I'll share the Untapped with everybody. 1,250 total reviews on here, ratings rather. 73 in the last 30 days. 7.5% ABV. No IBUs at this time, and 3.75 bottle cap. So pretty good, man.
Yeah, sure.
We each gave it a 4. Independently, unbeknownst to
Yeah.
each other, gave it a 4.
Oh, really? So
That's a high rating for you guys.
Yeah.
this black IPA featured for the Big Pour Beer Festival. Is that something that's going on right now, or that already happened? Or?
The big pour that happens in September of the year. That's been going on for 7 or 8 years. Probably the Steel City Big Pour. Yeah, it happens in September every year. I went
Okay,
to the very first one.
so that explains why it was added September 8th, 2012.
Yeah.
Hey, we got. Is this a hottie alert here? We got Allie. How you doing?
that Allie McBeal?
Yeah. Why not? Sure. But here's Mark's check-ins from Dukes and Bum's check-in from Dukes.
A lot of
taps there.
From Duke's Upper Deck Cafe, 122 West 8th Avenue, Homestead, PA.
So 3 or 4 beers now.
It's just like FCC rules for radio stations. You do have to identify your sponsor every 10 minutes.
Every 10 minutes, right? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you guys were. I hear a rumor that you guys were at Duke's Upper Deck. In Homestead.
What is that? Oh wait, Bob, what is that?
I think it's 122 Homestead.
Yeah, 122 West 8th Avenue, Homestead.
Avenue, huh?
At the base of the bridge.
Yes.
The base of the bridge,
Yes. Yes. Featuring 48 taps, and now featuring the 8th and Hayes wine bar, featuring upscale cuisine.
I heard they had the hangover on the specials in the sandwich.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
999.
You're talking to 3 guys that each have a hangover or had a hangover.
Yeah. And Andrew, what are you having, my friend?
St. Paul's finest.
Yeah. And
that works every time.
Yep, works every time. I am.
Well, it's what happens when you have no money to buy beer.
I'm finishing off a Canada Dry ginger ale lemonade. Ginger ale and lemonade, I guess. Real ginger and with real juice. Doesn't say lemon juice. It just says real juice. It's real juice from something. That's a little scary.
Yeah, juice from something, all right.
Yeah, it's juice from something, which is a little frightening, actually.
It's juicy. My ginger ale with my juice.
We don't get Coach on here as often as I would like. So what are you having, my friend?
Oh, I'm having a Mother Earth Brewing Company.
Ooh, yeah.
Is it Kismet? Kismet?
Oh, really?
Yep.
It's a IPA, dank pine, ripe mangoes, and island papaya.
Sounds like a good one.
Yeah, it's 7.3 ABV, so I'm enjoying it so far. Not bad. And then I had my second one. I have a Lagunitas. Lagunitas sucks.
Oh,
these are awesome. I love these.
Yeah.
So,
grocery store beers or no?
Here in the part of Idaho I'm at in Pocatello, we have one little beer store. It's called Grapevine, and that's the only place you can find beers like this. Other than that, you go to the grocery store, and it's pretty limited on the craft beer, believe it or not. A lot of stuff out of Boise and, surrounding, but some of the stuff, like, I wish we could get doghead fish. Is that what it is?
Dogfish head.
Yeah, there you go. See that? I guess this thing's doing its job, isn't it? I'm talking.
A round of applause for Coach.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so I don't have the selection that I'd like up here, but that's okay.
That's funny. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. So let me. I'll share the Untapped with everybody on that one. You got 15,000 total check-ins. 385 in the last 30 days. You have 7.2% ABV, 70 IBUs, 3.77 rating. What is this? You have an aggressive assault of New Zealand Nelson. Savine?
I'd say Savine.
Yeah, Savine.
Nelson Sauvin, that's how I pronounce it.
Sauvin. Okay. Sauvin. New England Nelson Sauvin. right? Yeah, that even kind of fits the accent, right? And they would say it probably pretty quick too. So and this one's solving. You know what I'm saying? This one's solving.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that kind of fits. I like that. That was a good one. Huh? A pleasant grassy aroma is layered between pepper, mango, papaya, and grape must. That doesn't sound good. Grape must?
That's from the Nelson Sauvin.
Moist. That would be better.
Yeah, grape moist. Huh? Must? Okay, we got to have that discussion now. Now, next to moist, must? Like, do you want must as a descriptor of anything?
No, I have my own must.
Yeah, exactly, right?
And let me tell you
Moist
something,
ending
there's
up being
nothing grape
must.
about it.
Moist at least can be good. Must? Like, it's just never good, right? It's like, it's nasty, isn't it? Like, yeah, you're like, it's just, it's like, it's next to funk. It's next to, like, just everything nasty, right? Oh my God.
Joe, did you ever think that the word dank would be a positive word in describing beer, and it's become positive? Dank used to have bad connotations.
Yeah, that dank.
No,
Funky. Yeah, and
you hear your people love that.
and it's put together with a bunch of other awful words and it's
Like
just,
funk.
yeah, funk. Yeah, a dank funk. Those words go together. Like a must funk. I mean, they're just like, you don't want any part of that, right? Like a grape. That to me that's funny. A pleasant, and that's how that was the second word in that sentence. A pleasant grassy aroma is layered between pepper, mango, papaya, and grape must. That just doesn't sound good. But what does it taste like? What are you getting out of that, man?
Honestly, there's a lot going on here. I'm getting a little bit more of the fruitiness than I'd like, but it's still pretty good. There's just a lot going on with this thing. So it's not bad. I don't know.
Awesome.
Now that you said grape must, now it's gone down a little bit. Isn't grape must? Isn't that just wine?
Yeah, it could. I mean, it's probably.
You gotta have your
make wine
out
from-
when you got the coach. You got, yeah.
I'm just. What was that?
That's me. I gotta step
Somebody have a
out.
hawk in the house?
Wow. What?
Ellie.
Somebody getting attacked by an eagle?
I know, man. Like, there's birds attacking people over there, man. We got to have this discussion with Andrew. What's he got going on over there, man? He's got people getting tortured. And so real quick, we'll get into Earth Beer in just a second. We got Tom in the chat. And then we've got who else we got in that? Tommy Hill is in the chat as well. We got Uncle Joe in there, and how do we say that? Boo-boo? Bobo? Is that Bobo or Boo-boo? Or Bulbous or Bobesque?
Bulbous? Yeah, that could be a couple different things.
Yeah, Bobesque.
Bobesque.
Bob. Yeah.
Bobesque, like maybe he's a lawyer, and his name is Bob.
Bob Esquire?
Yeah.
Oh. Bob. Yeah. 2, and then there's a 2. So there's obviously there's a 1. It's either a Bobo-esque or a Bob-o-esque. 1 and now 2. We have 2 in there. So I don't know if 2 implies a junior or what's going on there, but he's in there. We have. So what do you have on Earth?
I'm having a chocolate oatmeal stout from Craftsman. Or it's the Craftsman Oatmeal Stout, my bad. And it's from Renaissance Brewing Company from New Zealand.
Oh,
That's
nice.
yeah. You just checked that in, didn't you?
Yeah, I
That
just
that
checked it in.
photo on it caught my eye. That photo. That's a beautiful label.
I had it last year and it impressed me, so I had to go find another bottle. They just released another one this year, so tons of cocoa powder in this thing.
Is there? Is it like real cocoa, or is it kind of sweetened, or how is that working?
It actually, to me, it tastes like the actual powder. It says roasted cocoa nibs, but it tastes like actual powder just dumped into it.
Oh. So is that
And you get that drying effect like it would be the powder.
like it would be the powder? Okay.
It's sweet but dry, if you will, at the same time.
Gave it a pretty good rating, so it sounds like you really like it.
Oh yeah, it's pretty phenomenal in my opinion.
Awesome.
Low ABV too, which is, I mean, it's. I might have to send you guys some of this and try it. I'd be curious to see what you guys think.
We have
Oh, I'm sorry.
5,400 total ratings on here. 14 in the last 30 days. 4.9% ABV. Like you said, that's sessionable, man. That's just enjoying a really good beer right there. 3.73 rating, which is pretty good for, for that, that low ABV beer.
Are you guys familiar with the old Ovaltine powder?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember the Ovaltine from back in the day? That's kind of what I get out of it as far as the cocoa powder.
Oh, okay.
At least personally, for me, that's what I'm getting.
Ralphie, drink your Ovaltine.
So let me see, what are they going into here with their description? So it's Craftsman is the big brother to our popular Elemental Porter. Have you had that?
I haven't seen that one.
Elemental, Elemental. God, my tongue was getting all jacked on that. Building on the flavors given by the crystal, brown, and black malts, we add a portion of organic rolled oats for a silky smooth mouthfeel. Add a small amount of cocoa nibs to the mash and brew kettle, plus a large addition of nibs to the fermenter. The beer that matured on those cocoa nibs has a lovely, and that's it. Show less. Well, we needed the rest of the description. They cut it off right there. But I like the labeling on the bottle.
Good. Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty classy.
It is, yeah. And what is that?
Whatever you do, or please don't send us any. Please, I beg of you.
You might like it too much.
I have to move the new
I don't know. You might be able to find one over there. I don't know how far the reach is on this.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that here.
Earth always finds the great brews. I love it.
Yeah.
There's good stuff around here, but I can't get the stuff you guys get either. So
Yeah, it's there is still that, like, you can get some really good stuff in your area, but other people. I mean, look at Rod. Rod gets like not only can Rod find some damn good beers, but he can find it at prices, from like 30 years ago. Not only will Rod find fantastic beers, but he'll make you hate him because he gets them for like $1. You know?
Well, you guys aren't missing much. It's just redneck potato beer up here. So
yeah, he finds all kinds of stuff. So since we have an audience now, it's like Billy D has his own audience. What is going on in the malt liquor community? There's got to be a ton going on in the malt liquor community. I wish we had some sound, but we don't.
Yeah, how good is the sound here? Oh, you intro music.
Yeah.
Okay, can we be heard okay still?
It's a little choppy, but
I'll leave it up to you. Do you want a brief malt liquor report with the choppy audio? I can always rest for next time.
no, we'll go ahead and try it. We'll go ahead and give it a shot.
Okay, I will consult my notes here. Consult with Billy D. Well, our first story revolves around Loot Bag Larry. Now, you recall last week we watched Steel Worldwide give his tribute to the keyboard cat.
Yeah.
Well, Loot Bag Larry has, I don't know if this man decided that he wants people to unsubscribe to him or what, but Luke announced that every video that he makes from now on is going to include the keyboard cat.
Really?
Yes, and if you don't believe me, you can go to his most recent video and torture yourself. Like I said last week, an audio loop of torture.
And so every video, so these are his personal videos, and they all have.
He's going to feature the keyboard cat in, like a clip from the keyboard cat in every one of his videos. Yeah, there's his intro.
And so, how long do you think this will last?
I don't know until everybody unsubscribes. There he is.
Oh my god, I missed this one.
Oh, look at, and we have our own version.
We'd have a keyboard dog from the way it looks.
Yeah, we have a keyboard dog. Yeah, yes, and he is. He is on the keyboard.
He's in the chat room. He's in the chat room.
Keyboard dog.
Is that a Chihuahua?
yes, that's a Chihuahua.
So we have a keyboard Chihuahua.
Porquero Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Yeah. So let Loot Bag Larry eat it. He can eat it. You know what I'm saying? We got our own version of the keyboard cat.
So that's what's going on with Loot Bag Larry. We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. That's for sure.
So in other news, we have an unfortunate anniversary to celebrate, and I didn't mention this last year when it happened. We have the 1 year anniversary of the real life death of the P. Glenn's girlfriend, Magnolia, and she appeared with him in a lot of his videos, and she passed away at the end of last March, I believe it was. And P. Glenn did a tribute video to her, and numerous other MLDC members did a tribute video to her, playing Elton John, Candle in the Wind.
Mm-hmm.
Jones last year promised that he would do a tribute video for her every year. And as vicious as 209 J. Jones can be, he made a video for her a few days ago. So lots of people made a Magnolia tribute video, except for one, Steel Worldwide. He made a video this week entitled toss yourself in front of a train, Piss Glenn.
Oh my God.
Wow. So that was Steel Worldwide's tribute.
Yeah. Nothing but love between you and
Nothing but love.
Yeah. So the other bit of news is we finally, almost a quarter of the way into the new year, 209 J Jones has finally announced his 2018 challenge, which he puts out every year to all the MLDC, and that's where he comes up with a challenge for all the videos involving malt liquor. I'm not sure how many years he's been doing this, but this year his challenge is kind of complicated. The easy part of the challenge to describe is he wants everybody to make 5 public restroom malt liquor videos, like drinking like a Mickey's grenade. It can be a small malt liquor, either inside a stall or inside a public men's room, hopefully a men's room.
Oh my God.
And you take a Sharpie marker and you sign your name or sign MLDC or malt liquor or whatever you want behind your video that you just made. So and keep in mind, apparently 209 J Jones is a police officer challenging people to deface public property.
Oh my God. So and this is
Lootbag Larry already made his first bathroom stall video.
Oh my God.
Which did not include the keyboard.
Oh my God. So this is the 2018 malt liquor challenge. Is that what it is?
Yes. And the second part of this challenge is you have to attempt an 800 club video, which is consuming 240s in under 10 minutes. And if you don't successfully do it, you still have to upload the video. But the first person to upload a successful 800 club challenge, I believe, wins the prize. And if nobody wins the prize, he's going to draw a name for from all the people who did the challenge up until the 800 successful 800 club, and the winner will receive 209 autographed $100 bill.
Oh, $100 bill.
Autographed by 209 J Jones.
Autographed, of course.
and the reason he gave for giving out $100 bill is he says he doesn't have any ones. No. Oh my God.
What an idiot.
Oh yeah, there's
you up for the 800 challenge?
Yeah, there's J Jones there. Huh. Wearing his fur coat, his fur wrap.
He said it's made from a panther.
There we go.
I think it's a baseball hat.
Now, when he's issuing the challenge, did he issue it, from a stall, from the back?
It's later, much later in the video. He actually, this video is stitched together from several video clips that he did, including some random footage of Sandra Pena bopping to some music in his car while he's driving. Wow. Yeah, if you just there he just inserts that footage for no reason in Sandra Pena in his car.
Hey, he's got a Rams hat, Rams. Go Rams.
Oh.
Can you hear?
Not where you're at in life.
I'm not sure if you want to necessarily play him out loud, Joe.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, damn, look at heavy. Sit along by lamppost. Try to remember the thoughts that escape me.
He's on the way, huh?
yeah, that one's working, you know. Yeah, that's that beer's working for him real good.
He's like the poster child for a Dare commercial. Children, don't do drugs because look what happens.
Right. Yeah.
God, that guy.
Yeah.
So when I come back to you next week, I will have more news on the 40-ounce 80 Mojados war that's been going on, the flagging war.
Oh.
We do have developments in that, but stay tuned next week.
Right on. Whoops. Are we there? Did my sound go?
No, we can hear you.
You're good.
All right. I thought something. All right. Cool. So what do you have? I'm about to crack open this is one of the Walmart beers. Trouble Brewing is Walmart's brand there. Red Flag, Amber Ale. I've had this many times already. Nothing real special. I just but it is decent session beer. It's nothing's gonna wow you about it, but it is decent sessionable beer. It's inexpensive.
Joe, I noticed you were checking those in on Untappd this week, and my first question that I asked myself was, is that the case that you bought like 9 months ago, or have you since bought another supply of Trouble beer?
Yeah, no, I've been buying it. Every once in a while I'll buy.
Yeah, so it's fair.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll buy some more. A 12-pack or something because the price is right, and I don't feel like you just want some beers to drink. You know what I'm saying? Like you just, you don't want to be getting, too complicated with every single beer. You know what I'm saying? So it's nice just to have something you can just throw back, especially when I get off of work, so that part is really nice. But I did have an interesting story that we can definitely talk about. And that is, believe it or not, from Blue Moon. I don't know if anybody heard about Blue Moon this week, but they were making news. They're making marijuana-infused beer. Blue Moon's creator is making a marijuana-infused beer, and it's pretty much non-alcoholic beer that they're putting weed into. This is from I'm just kind of going off of memory. I didn't read this piece. I heard about it from NPR actually, and they were saying that they're making non-alcoholic beer, but infusing it with weed, and it's still giving a very similar effect to the alcohol.
Now that's dank, right, Earth? Yeah.
Yeah. See, now it even says right here, instead of being brewed with alcohol, the beer will be infused with marijuana that is designed to mimic the effects of drinking a traditional beer. For example, people who drink 3 of the marijuana-infused beers would, in theory, feel the same effect as if they had consumed 3 traditional beers. Now, the reason they had to go this route, I don't know if you know, but from the piece that I had heard, they had said that it's illegal to mix alcohol with weed. And that's why
alcohol and weed, huh?
I apparently. So that's why you hadn't seen it, and that's why they had to go this route.
Yeah.
Was to make a non-alcoholic beer, and they,
I think Coach has a question.
Now, as sexy as I am at 285, that's going to create a lot of problems. First, I get the drunk munchies, and then the regular munchies. I mean, what the hell's going on?
yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, now, and let me. So they say that's the departure from how traditional marijuana edibles, whose effect can be delayed several hours, making it difficult for consumers to judge how much to eat. The name of the beer and pricing are still unknown. A number of marijuana-infused beers are already on the market. However, all those contain CBD, a psychoactive component in cannabis. Now, federal law prohibits brewers from including the psychoactive compound THC in their beers. But Via's product circumvents that because it doesn't actually contain any alcohol. His original creation, Blue Moon, is owned by Miller Coors.
So are they going to release this on 420? Is that the
release? That would be that would be perfect, wouldn't it?
Yeah. 3 weeks from today, basically, it's 420.
That would be perfect. Yeah, this broke a couple of days ago, and it's been all over the place. As you can see, USA Today. I mean, everybody's covering.
It's not really beer; it's just beverage with THC in it, basically. Yeah. Okay.
So it's kind of interesting, you know what I'm saying? Put these darn things in here, but it's kind of interesting, and it's kind of to me, it's what makes it really interesting because it's not a small craft brewery that's doing this. It's Blue Moon, for Christ's sake. It's basically Miller Coors putting this out there. You're getting a marijuana infused beer from a huge brewery. This is hilarious because we've got Billy D in the corner. Not yes. Wait, now, would that be something that they would bring Billy D back and say works every time?
No, I would think so.
I mean, because that would work every time, you know.
It would work.
Now,
if that works out well, there's going to be a lot of smaller breweries following suit, I imagine.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of breweries following suit. Mm-hmm. Because if it doesn't have THC in it and it has this CBD that has a similar effect.
Joe, CBD oil is actually really good for pain relief. It's actually one of the best things.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I had heard another story about this, and they went on and on and on about different things that CBD is actually being extracted from weed to help people that have pain and all these other sorts of things. It's like there is actually, so now that weed has become legal in so many places, there's so many things that as good uses that are coming out now, which is pretty amazing. But my question is, now it's illegal for someone like myself to have, weed, of course. I can't have THC in my system. I wonder, CBD, since this is a CBD product.
They can't test for that, I don't believe, right, Earth?
I'm not sure how that's going to go about.
I guess my point being,
I think we need to talk to Herb Profit on this one.
Yeah, Herb Profit's the one that we need to hear from, and typically he senses weed is into the conversation. I think he has an algorithm for that because he kind of magically pops in whenever weed starts to get mentioned. Yeah. So Herb Profit would be the one to, he would be our expert on this. That's
we need our expert.
Yeah. He's normally
They're gonna find the loophole. Trust me, they'll get it.
but we've got I don't know if it's Bobo or Bobo, but he says he smokes weed. He also, I don't know if I should mention that other one, but he says, yeah, I'll forget that. And his dog is a whippet, a whippet. Is that a
Whip it.
is that a kind of a dog, or is that just?
Yeah, there is a dog called a whip.
Yeah. Greyhound. Like a miniature greyhound.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
And Tommy,
People in here.
Tommy says he had gummy beer today. What's gummy beer? His Uncle Joe says, I love gummy beer. I got drunk on gummy beer.
Never heard of it.
I never heard of gummy beer. Is this a thing? Because I have never heard of gummy beer.
Gummy beer. Wow.
It's going to make me look up gummy beer. Oh. I'll be down. They have beer, inside of gummies that you eat, apparently.
Where's this at?
You have to eat an awful lot of gummy.
Look at this.
From a low calorie perspective, I'd rather have a soap and vodka.
Yeah, look at that. Wow, what's up with that?
That's what I do.
This is nah, is this a thing? Is this really putting
I need to find some of that.
and find some of that, right? I mean, I know about people that here's a gummy beer tutorial. Whoa. Wait a minute.
Hey, I have Pabst.
Beer.
So you need beer.
That's an award-winning.
This is an award-winning.
Get rid of it.
Yeah, she's starting out with an award-winning beer right here. And she's got
It's got a blue ribbon.
It's got a blue
It's
ribbon
won
on
something.
the can.
Need
Right?
a giant cup.
You're gonna need a giant cup.
A big cup from the movie theater.
A
Got
big-
a nice flat bottom.
Big
Very
tall-
tall and wide.
Flat,
That's what we're
tall
looking
and
for.
wide.
That's what she said.
Measuring cups.
She did just say that too. That's hilarious. Oh, there he is. He's got his big pounders right there.
Here.
So you pour one beer into each measuring cup.
So is he
We
making
got
this
malt
stuff?
liquored. Boom! Jay Vega's here, my friends. We got malt liquored when we have
In the chat.
a Pittsburg 13 over there hanging out right now, man. That's awesome.
We malt liquids?
You must have.
Yeah, we got malt liquids.
Yeah, we got malt liquor.
Whoa.
Craig says, I missed you.
So I'd be expecting this to taste like
This is something different from Jay Vega. Up until now, his comments have only been malt liquor. This time he said malt liquor, only malt liquor.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
More
Okay.
That's the first time he doubled the malt.
So she
of
added
beer,
gelatin
and then
to
let
beer.
that absorb the gelatin for about 5 minutes.
Okay. So yeah, you basically are,
Making beer and turning it into gummies. I see.
Long enough to
and then
in it, so it's gonna
and then you rip off the
need to be
cup.
refrigerated, and it will start to
Yeah, I
finish
just can't
it
picture
over
that
time. So you
tasting
wanna
good
make
at
this
all.
maybe the day
That's too
before,
much work for me.
or it's going to be.
I have never. These guys just blew my mind. Look at it's got a head on it and everything. Look at that.
That's weird.
Bounciness.
I want to see her
we
eat
have
this
our
damn
food
thing.
glass here.
I don't get why.
It took maybe 15 minutes to set up once it was in the fridge.
She said,
I
did you hear her? She
actually
said it took
have
15 minutes.
Our cup of foam here, and it's not fully set up. It's kind of like half set.
My question is, do you have to keep them chilled?
The foam that is set,
Yeah,
because
what?
it's going to
If
be.
you got a hot bag of gummies, is that still going to be?
This is a lot of effort. I don't get
Yeah,
it.
that's too much.
No offense, but this is why women shouldn't drink beer. We don't use award-winning beer to make that stuff with. I mean, come on, people.
She put it next to a fake burger.
Come on, man.
With fake fries.
You could have had 3 beers by the time she made that.
What? I don't get it. Is it just for the I get
Decoration?
Yeah, I guess it's
Now
just
I'm
for
gonna
pretty
put this
or
into
something.
the
I don't know.
refrigerator to store it until you actually want to serve it, because it needs to stay refrigerated.
I'm not serving that.
That looks good.
I feel like Bill Cosby's going to pop out from the back somewhere.
And then apparently you can do the same thing with, look at that, with Coke or whatever. I don't know, man.
No, the Bill Cosby version has Rufalin in it.
Sprinkled with lewds on top.
Yeah, that's. Oh my God! There's your boy. The extra most bestest stuffed crust pizza. Yeah, I don't know,
So
man.
how many of you, if you seen that package at the store, like at a gas station or something, would you pick it up? Try out the gummy bears, the beer gummies. You would pick it up.
If it was a little if they were little gummies in a regular little, I don't know, 4-ounce package of candy, maybe I'd give it a shot. But that big old, big gulp size, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to try it, but
I have to admit, I'd be disgusted.
they'd have to be chilled, I think.
Yeah, it'd have to be cold. I mean, what? That's just got to be like the flattest. What would that taste like?
Poop.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna taste like beer, right? I mean, that just blew my mind, man. I didn't know such a thing even existed.
It's not the flavor of jelly bean you get in a Harry Potter movie.
Yeah, that's right. Every flavor bean. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
so,
tell you when I'd buy those. When my 8-year-old's acting up and he needs to go to bed, I'll buy those for him.
oh my God!
I'm just joking. Jesus. Not really.
That's where the old bottle of Robitussin comes in.
Right.
I have to. Yeah, no, you're gonna give the kid something, right? The kid's gonna. Yeah, you're gonna get some good night juice. Yeah. Good night.
Some of that.
I'll have my beer down here, and you can have your beer upstairs. Good night, son.
Yeah. I'm kind of. Wow, that kind of blew my mind, man. I'm a little speechless right now. I didn't know there was such a thing. But now we do know. Hey, if you ever have a need to make a beer gummy or a gummy beer, there you go. You think you've heard it all. You haven't. Hey, one other question I've got before
We
we
see that rectangle, but they don't. We'll follow that off.
Oh.
before we close out here, what do have any of you guys been getting into Roseanne, the TV show coming back? Have you watched Roseanne? Were you a fan of Roseanne's TV show when it was originally on?
Haven't seen it.
I can answer here. Go ahead, Earth, if you want to.
I haven't seen it.
I'll chime in with my fat mouth, a lot like Roseanne. I like it. It's really funny. They missed a few points where they left off. from years ago, but overall they did a good job of bringing it back. It's funny.
I heard it was coming back to reboot they're doing with that and Will and Grace. Obviously, another example of how network television, or broadcast television, is running out of ideas.
Right, yeah.
But the original Roseanne show, I did not watch it probably its first 5 or 6 years because of my utter contempt for the star of the show. I hated it. And it wasn't until later on when I started watching the reruns, I did say to myself, I still hate her. But it was a pretty well done show. And I liked everybody on the show except Roseanne. Mm-hmm. And she's become even more hated by me as the years have gone on. So I have no desire to watch the reboot other than the curiosity of seeing all the other actors on there.
They've done a good job in my opinion.
Oh, have they? Okay. I haven't seen the new show.
So is the entire cast back? Which Becky did they bring back?
Yeah, they brought both of the two Beckys back, and they did a good job on that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, out of morbid curiosity, I might.
Yeah, it's worth watching.
I had heard. I raised the question because I wake up every day and I get my flash briefing from my Amazon device, and during said flash briefing on said Amazon device, a couple times this week, she informed me that Roseanne was getting continued. What network is that show on? ABC?
Yes, ABC.
And ABC signed her to a fat contract because they're going to.
No pun intended.
Oh, yes, no pun intended. Yeah, it signed him to a big contract because the comeback is doing so well. It's getting really big numbers. So that's as much as I know. I haven't seen the new version. The old version, when it was on live, I'm a little bit like bum. I didn't, not for those same reasons. I didn't have anything against Roseanne. I just didn't watch the show until it was in reruns actually, and then I kind of started liking it. It was one of those like easy watch type shows. I didn't have to necessarily pay attention. It could be on, and I could be doing whatever I was doing. I didn't have to pay too much attention to it. The same thing with Seinfeld. Actually, I'm a huge Seinfeld nut, as everybody knows, and I didn't watch Seinfeld when it was on live either. I only got into Seinfeld afterwards in the reruns. So. Roseanne was okay. I've watched several seasons of Roseanne, but haven't watched it in quite a while. And it was a little bit of a oh wow, that show's coming back type of thing when I heard about it coming back. And yeah, I'm glad it's doing well. I mean, why not? It doesn't make a difference to me.
I'm 38, and I go ahead, Bum. Sorry, go ahead, Bum.
What was that, Coach?
Awkward pause.
What did he say?
The Golden Girls. We've got Craig chiming in there with the Golden Girls. That's awesome.
Yeah, there we go. I am waiting for the Golden Girls reboot to happen. It's going to be like the Ramones reboot. It'll happen any day now.
Is there one person left?
Yeah, Betty White.
Betty White's the only one left. Yeah.
I'd have to say they should bring back Married with Children. To me, that would be a hit.
Yeah.
Married with Children.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, Married with Children would be a good one. Yeah. Married with Children, or what would be another one? Let's see if we can come up with 3 shows. that would be.
You have to. The rules are you have to come up with something where the majority of the cast is all still alive.
Yeah, still alive, right? So
Married with Children's a good suggestion.
yeah, Married with Children was a good one. Happy Days.
They're dying off.
Yeah.
They've had a reunion, haven't they? They've had like reunion.
Yeah, they did.
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, Jerry just absolutely refuses to do it. On his show, he's interviewed some of the stars on his Cars with Coffee show. He's interviewed them, and the show he did with how come I'm forgetting her name? Julia
Louise Dreyfus.
The show he did with her on his, I don't know if you watch Comedians in Cars Having Coffee, but the show he did with her was fantastic. The energy they had and everything just reminded you of why they were so good on the show together. Like you're just like, oh my God. The same thing with what was his name that played Costanza? George. Yeah, and the show they did together was, you could see that chemistry again.
Bring back the Cosby Show.
Cosby Show. No. Oh.
He visited Dad in jail, but other than that,
right?
Dr. Huxtable in prison.
In prison, yes. Oh.
how about Friends?
Greg did mention Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers would be interesting, wouldn't it?
That was my second favorite show.
No, I've read I read almost daily a blog from one of the Cheers writers, Ken Levine, and he said that Ted Danson and the writers have no interest in doing it. They figured the show ended on the perfect note. There's no more stories to tell with Cheers. And I can respect that.
Yeah.
And they do that out of love for the characters.
Yeah, and that's kind of the way Jerry Seinfeld. Well, he doesn't. He just felt like it had went far enough, and that was it. What else you can do?
Well, we know Mork and Mindy would be out.
Yeah, Mork. Yeah, Mork and Mindy is definitely out, and
oh my God.
Yeah.
We could have Ann Mindy.
Just Ann Mindy. Yeah.
How about Dukes of Hazzard?
Well, you can't do that because you could never show the General Lee car again.
Yeah.
Got ready for that.
Yeah.
Knight Rider. Yeah.
Knight Rider.
On a note.
BJ and the Bear.
I want to see the Equalizer. You guys ever watch the Equalizer?
With Edward Woodward.
Yes. That was a kick-ass show. Yes. The Equalizer. I think he's dead now, but that was a great show.
Yes.
Or what remake of a movie would you do that hasn't been done? What remake of?
Man, that's a tough one.
Has Convoy been redone? Have they redone Convoy?
Killdozer. Everybody remember Killdozer? In the 70s? Like a deserted island with a maniac and a maniacal automated bulldozer that ran over people. That's a good name.
Was that last one?
What about a fourth Godfather?
Yeah.
What about just doing another Godfather, man?
Yeah, that would be interesting. With the new mob, kind of see how everything is.
Yeah, they could
do a new Scarface, maybe.
Ooh, a new Scarface.
Yeah, John Gotti edition.
Yeah, it's about time for an update. We had one in 1930, one in 1980, and so we're due for another one.
Yeah, they could do. Oh man, can you imagine? They could do a Scarface from like the Mexican cartel point of view. Dear God, it could be brutal. Oh my God.
Great got some good ones here. Breakfast Club, Back to the Future.
Oh yeah. Team Wolf? I'm not even gonna touch that. I'm not touching that one. I am not touching that. I would suggest nobody touch that one, please.
An updated ET.
E.T.
Oh, there you go.
Personally, I wouldn't be into it, but
Next home.
The Breakfast Club. Ooh, okay. What about Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that movie.
3 o'clock high.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. How about that one? Yes. That would be pretty decent. That would be pretty decent. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for jumping in. I'm glad to see that we had Mark and Paul and Bum all united over there, man, hanging out, having a beer together. It is awesome when we get to join together, even if it's just parts of us. That is awesome, man. And thank you to everybody that showed up in the chat, man. We have Craig, we have Bobo, and even our friend Jay Vega gave us a good malt liquor. So that's awesome, man. Malt liquor, only malt liquor.
Yeah.
Which is very unusual. So I'm gonna go back to.
Oh, you didn't play the clip, Joe. That would have been perfect timing.
Oh, that would have, huh? You know what? You know what happened is there was an update to both those apps, and now I can't find it. That's why I didn't play any sound. I'm like, I can't find it all of a sudden. What happened to it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I wasn't able to find it.
That piece of shit.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I should have played it for him, huh, when he was here.
Special fucking shout out.
And the rest of the craft beer cunts just notice he's fucking talking shit. Not the
You should just cut that part out that says crap beer cunts and just play that.
fucking Joe D, you fat piece of shit.
Yeah, the craft beer cunts, huh?
Levi called you out to make a video like in there 8 years ago.
8 years.
Never fucking did it.
8 years ago. Like it was.
Now you're doing Google Hangouts talking about me week after week. Up yours, Joe D.
Up yours, I need to cut that one out too, huh? I need to get that one, man. Up yours, Joe D.
I love watching Bum and Mark react. It's awesome.
Up yours, Joe D.
I need that part. I need that one, man. That's what I need right there. I gotta.
Up yours, Joe D.
Yeah, that's great.
Take a little rim shot.
Yeah. I gotta make that. I gotta cut that one out, man. That is awesome.
The owner of the bar is probably wondering what's going on back there.
Anyway, thank you guys, everybody, for jumping in. I appreciate it, man. We'll see you next week, man. Peace out.
All right, guys. See you next week.